in the case for a film also, you put the disclaimer at the beginning of the film. By putting the disclaimer during the film or during the scenes which are taking place, you know. In fact, I just want to say, all of you should have seen the film Godfather. And I think so, it is Al Pacino, the Godfather character. He comes and he smokes. As soon as he comes, it takes a lot of time creating each frame. This becomes a huge hindrance and a disturbance. It becomes to the ISO to the frame. It comes 5 seconds in advance and 5 seconds later also. So next, when we show here a person smoking, and the next scene is a person praying to God. So smoking is injurious to health. So agarbattis are lit there. So agarbatti is also injurious to health. So the basic thought is this disclaimer should come in the beginning of the film.
Yeah,
on the end.
That's the correct way to do it. Absolutely. I mean, there is we have a notion of certification, sir. But what Mr. Ramesh Sippy was saying earlier, we were having a discussion. The members of the certification, the committee members should be chosen with great care, because ultimately they are the people, and there should be a set of guidelines on who could be a member of this committee, because they take a decision which affects the creativity, the revenue of a lot of people and of the film industry, and it should not be, I'm sorry to say, but often so-and-so's relative. Right? Or it should not be that at one point they say, oh, you can go to the south and get your film censored and not come here, or reverse. I mean, if you are talking frankly, then this was how it was and this is how it is, you know. So essentially, a lot of these decisions and a lot of these problems can be, minimized if you have the kind of person there who can take an informed judgment on the film and does not allow his personal morality to intrude in cinema. What would you say? Are you yourself, as someone who's taken over the central board now, happy with the selection of the committee members? I'm just coming to the...
By saying this, that he hasn't chosen them.
No, he hasn't. That's why I said, are you satisfied with
he's in an awkward position to say whether they're rightfully there.
Or would you say that they should be chosen with great care from now on?
I think... No, I think the fair thing would be the system itself needs overhauling.
Yeah.
And whoever comes on board, like they do in an entry exam, they should be examined, not in any negative way, but what kind of views they hold about life, how do they see life. If they are non-prejudiced people, then they should be taken on the board, otherwise they should not be taken.
Yeah, and the second point now which needs to be discussed really fairly, and why, certification is all that should happen, because like a lot of people say, 1 year down the line, 4G is going to become a reality. You're going to watch everything, everywhere, all the time. So you need to be prepared for that eventuality. How are we, or how is the Central Board of Film Certification, going to deal with that eventuality where everybody is watching everything anyway? So, I mean, and then the area where you tend to control most, I think, in India, is in cinema, which is by itself a voluntary act. We don't force anyone to go and see a film. We put it up and we say, buy a ticket if you like it, like my promo, like whatever. Instead of television, which sometimes has far more freedom in the serials or in the news, or in the news, which is something that is not a voluntary act, which sometimes intrudes. So in this, this is not, let me tell you, an attack on you. This is a society, this is how we have to deal with it, and how do we figure this out,
Sudhir, I'll just answer your previous question 1 minute. I'll take for the previous question about the members. I'm being a little bit blunt.
Yep. Please. What's the point otherwise?
Yeah. We have got few politically unemployed, few politicians sitting in the censor members. Oscars. This is one. And second, every member, when he comes to watch a film, he comes with various moods. And those moods reflect the censor cuts.
This is a question for Impa to take on.
कल रागनी MMS 2 पास करती है, उसका गाना टीवी पे चल रहा है।
नहीं, देखिए, don't talk against anybody, please. This is not a forum to talk.
They are killing me. They are killing us. My career. इन्होंने मेरे पैसे, सर, रागनी MMS 2 पॉर्न स्टार की फिल्म है, ये पॉर्न को कहीं ना कहीं प्रचारित।
Please, I do not. Let's stop this. Not have any negative comments about somebody else. Please make your case and that's okay.
राकेश जी को नहीं कर रहा हूँ, इनकी व्यवस्था को कर रहा हूँ। मेरे ये तो नए आए हैं।
नहीं, आप MS2 को भी, रागिनी की भी बात मत कीजिए ना। आप कहिए कि हमारे साथ बुरा हुआ। Next, correct. Yeah. And we need to finish this. Wrap it now. Last.
First of all, Mr. Kumar, a big thanks for coming here. I'm sure you knew what you're getting into, and still you came. It's very nice of you. I must tell you that. Secondly,
round of applause for him because he took it. Yeah.
So I'm a novice in filmmaking business. I'm from the media business, TV and radio.
What's the question?
Yeah.
Question I want Mr. Agarwal to, if he has any statement.
I have a specific question, a very specific question.
एक सवाल नहीं, बोलिए specific.
Sure. Over 2 long years of hard work, I finally signed a gangster turned MLA who's right now in prison called Arun Gowli to make a biopic on him. The scripting work is on. When I signed him, I had a sense of what his story is. But when he began talking and the research work took place, what came out was startling. The script is almost complete, and my fear is, as a filmmaker, as a novice filmmaker who was probably in his play school when he approached a subject, I suddenly have so many boxes around me sitting in his room out here that perhaps all I'll have is bleep, 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 bleep.
No, come to us. So when you make the film, we'll fight for you. Mr. Agarwal, I mean, you can't in advance ask him a question.
The point is, I haven't spoken my question yet. The point is, the question is, do you allow references to political individuals or parties?
It should be allowed. Anything that is in public domain is allowed to be used.
Fair enough.
Right. So anything that is in public domain, that's the law.
That's the law. And so you can, as a filmmaker, and take actual direct names?
Absolutely. Let us remember one thing. What is of interest to the public is not necessarily in public interest.
That's a great point.
Right. So
that's a great point.
Just remember that.
Thanks.
Mr. Agarwal, last question.
Rakeshji, what I feel about the picture Kama Sutra. The censor board must see the picture. Fine. After seeing the picture, you reject it.
देखा है.
But no, he says the film, he has sent the film to Delhi. The censor board revising committee didn't see it. Without seeing the picture, they rejected it.
See, I will just clarify on that since you have raised it. First time when the movie came, it was seen by examination committee. It was refused. It again came second time it went to the board revising committee. Again it was refused. He went to the tribunal at Delhi. Tribunal also refused. Then fourth time again it has come to the examination committee after some voluntary cuts. It has again been refused. He has been told by the office that you can again go to revising committee and the tribunal. The process which is there has to be followed.
Yeah, so that the organization has to take over. Thanks so much for this really great session. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mr. Kumar, for taking it also sportingly. Thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot.